Good morning. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm in vacation mode today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
You're
I
off the
still
whole
have,
week?
well, yeah, because I have the house full of people, so I took days off.
Okay.
So I just had a coffee and I said, there's no way I can have breakfast. I have yoga in 10 minutes. So, but
Okay.
here I am. Here I am.
Good job. Okay, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
So all the way to the back of the mat. Just have your feet hip width apart. I'm going to have you take your elbows back with your hands right by your ears and just do a little half fold down and then come back up. Keep the elbows as far back as you can and keep your tummy pulled in. So as you fold forward, you push your butt back and you keep all the weight in the heels. So this is just a good way to warm up the whole back of the body at once. I'm going to do this a few more times, and then we're just going to go all the way down into a full forward fold. Okay, release the arms. And if you're a little stiff today, you might want to just have your elbows above your knees. Otherwise, just fold forward, kind of hang out where it feels good. Okay, let's take the hands above the knees. You're going to unhinge through the hips, come all the way back to standing, and sweep your arms up. Try to get really long through the core. And now let's do a full forward fold all the way back down. Just hang out here for a few breaths. Kind of pay attention to how your body felt when you woke up and started moving. And then compare that to how you're going to feel when you move at the end of class. It's kind of a fun little thing to do. Okay, hands above the knees, come all the way back up to standing again. Take a nice big deep breath. And bring your hands to heart. We're going to come onto that right leg, so pick your left knee up. Just a little balance, just to kind of bring everything into focus. Switch. Keep your foot flexed. Everything should be working and lifting and lengthening. And switch again. Now, if you can extend the leg out, go ahead. And then lower it. Lift the other one. Push that heel out and lower. Kind of activating the quad muscles when we do this. So kick it out. Drop it down. One more time. Nice. Big deep breath. And let's come all the way down. Pull the butt back, all the weight to the back of the feet. From here, we're going to walk it out to a plank. And then just hold your plank here. Little breaks in the elbows, and we want to pull the legs nice and straight as we pull the belly button up to the spine. Now pull through down dog. Heels drive towards the earth. And bring it forward to plank. And this time we're going to come into a little hover and then go right to up dog. Nice job. Pull those hips up and back. Now you're nice and high on the toes. Pull the rib cage in so it doesn't hang towards the floor. Let's come forward to that plank again. Do that little hover right to your up dog. Hips up and back, high on the toes. One more time, bring it forward, lower, and then right back to your down dog. Now you're going to drive the heels to the floor. Big stretch for the calves. We're going to lift that left leg up now, come up on the toes on the right leg. And let's step this foot all the way forward between both your hands. Stay in that low lunge. And let's just hover the hands above the floor. So you're really weighting into the left leg. Keep your knee right over the heel. And now from here, pull back, sweep your arms to the sky. Nice. Bring it all the way back down again, bending into that knee. Hover those fingers. Try not to have any weight in the front toes here. Just hold. Stay nice and broad through your shoulders and long through your spine. Sweep back up, pull that knee back. Nice, and then one more time. Come on down. Just hover here. You got a big forward lean with your upper body. Okay, pull back, back up. Hands to heart, step your back foot in, take a nice big deep breath. Nice slow swan dive all the way down. You're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. Exhale back down, step or jump back to your plank. Do a little hover right to up dog. Pull those hips up and back. Left leg back up again and sweep it forward. Meet in your low lunge, just hover the hands. Now bring your hands up to heart. So you're lifting up a little bit through your chest, but you still have a big lean. Rotate to the left, both shoulders. Take your gaze with it and then come back. Let's do that 2 more times. Rotate, come on back. And one last time. Just hover those hands, knee over ankle. Now press the knee back, sweep the arms to the sky. Hands to heart, step that back foot in again. Big deep breath. Nice slow swan dive down. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, back down. Palms down, step or jump back. Do a little hover. Right to up dog. Pull the hips up and back down dog. Okay. Getting ready to do the right leg. Lift it up. Bring it forward. Hover those fingers right above the floor. So most of the body weight is being supported by this right leg. Sweep the arms back up. Pull that knee backwards. High on the toes on the back foot. Come on back down. Sweep back. Reach those arms to the ceiling and all the way back down again. Okay, pull the knee back as you rise back up. Sweep your arms up. Hands to heart, step that back foot in. Big deep breath. Nice slow swan dive down. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, back down, step back or jump back, plank. Nice little hover, right to your up dog. Hips up and back down dog. Right leg up, pull it forward. Hover your hands off the floor. Just hold and breathe. Maybe lift your hips up an inch so you're not resting inside the hip socket. You want to really be using all the muscle in this right leg. Okay, hands to heart. Come up another inch, but you're still leaning forward. Rotate both shoulders right. Come back. And right again. Take your gaze, follow it. Come on back. And one last time. Come on back. Hold it. Release the fingertips so they're just hovering above the floor. Press that knee back. Arms come all the way back up. Reach them to the ceiling. Hands to heart. Step your back foot in. Nice. Big deep breath. And arms all the way back down. We're going to bring our hands to heart and sweep the right leg back. So just start to hinge through that left hip. Let's try to get the body parallel to the floor. And once you're there, just take a few breaths and then come back up. Then when we come back up, I'd like you, if you can, to not let this right foot touch the floor. Sweep it back. Little balance challenge, little muscle challenge here. Your back leg should be nice and long. Come on back up. And we're going to do that one more time. Sweep it back. Really reach those toes to the back of the room. Lower that chest a little more if you can. Hold the pose here. Release the hands to the floor. Lift your right hip up to the ceiling and bring your right hand up to your waist. I'm going to have you turn your chest to face the right side of the room. Just hold here in balance. If you can, lift your back leg a little higher so you really feel your butt working. You can take that right arm up. Now, let's take that hand back down. So you're going to square your chest, the shoulders to the floor. And just hold here. Take your fingers off the floor and just hover them. And then in slow motion, come back up to standing. Whew, there we go. Big deep breath. Do a little flow series before we do the other side. So nice swan dive down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale back. Hands down. Jump your feet back. Do a little hover. Right to up dog. Hips up and back down dog. Up and down on the toes. Nice. High on the toes, pull forward to plank. Little hover. Press it back up. Back to down dog. High on the toes. Lower the heels. Come forward to plank. Little hover. Press it back up. Down dog. Lift and lowering on the toes. One last time. Forward to plank. Hover. Press back up. Down dog. Nice 5 big, huge breaths right here. Chill out. Hollow out the belly, pull in the ribs. Make sure you can see the sides of your arm through your peripheral vision. Okay, left leg up. Bring that foot all the way up between both your hands. Sweep your arms out to the side and up to the ceiling. Nice job. As soon as you get there, come on back down again. Lower, step back plank, little hover, forward to up dog, hips up and back down dog. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Arms out to the side and up to the sky. All the way back down again. Back to your plank, back to your hover, right to up dog, hips up and back down dog. Relax here and breathe. 5 big, huge breaths. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and step your feet into bear. Take your gaze off the front of your mat. Hold this for 5 big breaths. So your knees are just hovering off the mat. Step back to a plank, do a little hover, right to up dog. Hips up and back down dog. Hold here 5 breaths. Walk your feet in, shoulders over wrists, you're back to your bear. Step back plank, hover, up dog, hips up and back down dog. 5 big breaths. Shoulders over wrists, walk your feet in, hold your bear. Step back plank, hover, up dog, hips up and back down dog. Bring your left foot forward between both hands. Hover the hands to frame your front foot. Lift out of your hip a few inches and then sweep the arms up. Shoulders over hips. Nice. High on the toes on the back foot. Come on back down. Same thing other side. Step back plank. Do a little hover. Up dog, down dog. Right foot forward. Hover your hands. Come out of your hips a bit. So that means just sort of lift up a few inches. Arms to the sky. High on the toes on the back foot. Really try to lengthen and grow here. Come all the way back down, step back plank. We're going to turn to face the right side. Sorry, the left side. Side plank. Come back both arms. Same thing, other side. You can either stack your feet or you can spread them. Come back plank. Right knee to the floor. Kick that right foot off the side of the mat and bring your right hand in the center. Turn to face the left side. Now lift that back foot off the floor. Get that leg nice and long. And lift it up and down a little bit. So it's just a little pulse. Come on to all fours. Switch sides. Lift that right leg. Pulse it up. Really long with your right arm. Long with that leg. Back to all fours. Let's do a few cat-cows here. So round your back. Look at your knees. Try to really create space between the shoulder blades. Now take your chest, look forward. So you're dropping into the shoulders. Now you're going to press away. Create that space. Again, chest comes forward. Even when you're in this position, you're hollowing out the belly. Okay, round, look at your knees. Create that space in the upper back. Okay, lower to your forearms, step your feet back, get your feet together, heels and toes touching. Just hold and breathe. Try not to drop your face. You want to be looking off the front of your mat. You're going to dip that right hip and then dip the left. So up and then lower and then up and lower. Your feet don't move. That would defeat the purpose. Keep going. Nice and slow and in control here. This is one exercise where you don't want to move quickly. It's not how many repetitions you do. It's more about muscle endurance. Okay, hold your plank, 5 breaths. You got this. Little work for the arms, but nothing that you can't do. Really pull that stomach in. Okay, knees down, open them up nice and wide. Walk it back to a nice child's pose. Oh, I think we earned it. Just breathe here. Big, huge breaths right into that lower back. Okay, come up onto all fours. Bring your wrists under your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. I'm going to have you take your right arm forward. Palm faces the midline of the body. Please add a little break to that left elbow. Now move this palm to face the earth. Sweep that arm back so it's by your side. Now lift your left foot up. Just to challenge your balance a little bit here, bring the arm out to the side and then pull it forward again. Keep that left knee up. Do the same thing on the other side. So left arm forward, right leg up. So you're keeping that right leg bent. You're just lifting the knee. So you're activating the hamstring by pulling the knee towards your butt, the foot towards your butt, I mean. Okay, do the same on the other side again. Reach. Take the arm to the side. Bring it back by your side. Just adding a bit of movement challenges the balance. Let's do it on the left. So elbow coming back by your side. Leg is bent back there and your knee is up. Sweep it forward again. One more time. Last time, left arm out, right knee up, nice and high with the knee. Pull the foot in, arm comes to the side and back to all fours. Come on down, back onto your forearms. You're in a forearm plank. From here, we're going on to the right forearm facing the left side of your room. Hips are up, butts are tight, tummy is in. Come back to both. Hold here for 5 breaths. Okay, left forearm facing the right. Both forearms, 5 breaths. Okay, soften the knees. Come back up onto your hands. Press back to a down dog. Let's lift that left leg up. Keep both arms evenly weighted and your hips square. Now tap that toe to the floor, lift it right back up again. Hold it up. Walk your hands in a little closer, like maybe 2 inches to your foot. Keep the leg up. Tap the toe. Lift back up. Step the hands in another 2 inches. Tap the toe. Lift. Lower that foot. Walk your hands back to plank. Hover low. Right to up dog. Hips up and back down dog. Right leg lifts. Walk your hands in a little bit. Tap that toe. Lift it back up. Walk the hands in. Tap the toe and lift. Walk your hands in. Tap the toe and lift. Walk back to plank. Hold your high plank. Take your gaze forward, hollow out the belly. You're going to bring your left knee to your left elbow and switch right to right. Nice and slow. Few more. One more on each side. Back to down dog. Nice job. Pedal your feet. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat. Walk your hands back to your feet. Full forward fold. Just relax the upper body, kind of let it go where it wants to. Loosen up those wrists. Maybe you press the top of the hand into the floor. Palms are facing up. Okay, hands above the knees, come up to a standing position. I'm going to have you step your right foot inside your left leg. Whoops. And just hold it there. Hands to heart. So squeeze everything here and lift up. So you're trying to still grow a little bit taller here. Sweep your arms up. Okay, bring your arms out in front, parallel to the floor. Clasp the fingers together. So you're committed to holding these hands together as you take that foot back behind you. Start to hinge through that left hip. Meet me in a warrior 3. Really start to extend the arms out in front and the leg back behind you. That's what helps you balance. It's all about engaging muscle. Come back up. Bring your hands back to heart. Step your foot back in where you started. Nice. Other side. Great job. Grow taller. Clasp those fingers, extend the arms out. Take that leg back, start your hinge. Really start to reach those arms so they're locked out straight. Same with the back leg. Okay, you're going to come up slowly. You're going to put that foot back where it was. Hands to heart. Okay, release. Reach the arms all the way up. Do a nice slow swan dive. Long arms out to the side. Come on back down. Look through your knees to the back of the room. Nice. So pay attention to how your body feels in this full forward fold. Now compared to when we first started class, really improves your flexibility. It's amazing. The more you move, the more you can move. That's why we move. So speaking of moving, hands forward, step back plank, do a little hover, up dog, down dog, left leg up, switch right, come back to plank, do that hover, up dog, down dog, left leg up, and then right leg up, and back to plank. Do your hover, up dog, down dog. Left foot forward. Sweep your arms out to the side, come all the way up. As soon as you get there, come all the way back down again. Step back plank. Do your hover. Up dog, down dog. Right leg up. Pull it all the way forward. Arms out to the side. All the way back up. As soon as you're there, you're going back down. Step back plank. Meet me in your down dog. 5 big breaths. After this, we're hitting the floor. Last time on your wrists. Okay, pull forward to plank. Right foot up behind the left hand. Meet me in your pigeon pose. Come all the way back down. Relax your forehead. Just breathe. So you're thinking about pressing your left hip flexor into the floor, staying off of your right butt cheek. Okay, come back to plank. Switch feet. Other side. So really scoot that right leg back. Once you get there, just breathe. Okay, we're gonna come up. We're gonna scoot the right leg forward. Keep your legs bent. Let's bring the arms out in front. I'm just gonna have you lean back, lift your feet up. So you're in boat pose. So your spine is long, you're lifting through your chest, and you're hollowing out the belly. So feet are up, feet are flexed. Now start to lift the arms. So it adds a whole other dimension of balance here. Really forcing you to engage and pull in. Bring the arms back down. Little reprieve. Lift them as best you can and still hold the balance. Great job. Lower them. Now straighten those legs if you can and lift them. Little V-sit. Lower the arms, lift the legs a little higher, suck in the belly, arms come back up. Bend the legs, bring the arms forward, come all the way down on your back. It's a little circle with your knees to massage your lower back. Feel good. Change direction. All the way up to the ceiling. Arms are by the side. Flex your feet. Hollow up the belly, sink your hips. Legs down. You feel belly wanting to pop up, and then just hold it down. So that means you're not going to go any lower, because you want to really keep that belly down. Bring the legs back up. Now, adding on to this, if you like, you're going to lift the shoulder blades up. Palms are going to face up to the sky. You're reaching the fingers forward, hollow out the belly. Just hold. Keep that belly nice and low. Really try to lift off the shoulders, tuck your chin in. Just breathe. Now bring those knees back in, a little reprieve. Oh my. Get with your little circle. Okay, let's take the hands behind the head, but we're going to tabletop our legs. So elbows at the height of the knees. Do a nice little crunch up, tuck the chin, and press your stomach in. Just hold. Now come back down, press up again and hold. Come back down, up and hold. At 8 more times. The whole time, even when you're down, you don't release the stomach. It keeps pulling in. Nice job. Use your breath when you come out. So exhale out. Then you're going to inhale on the way down. Great job. So maybe 5 more here. Make them great. This is your opportunity for a flat tummy. Work it. Okay, head down, legs all the way up to the ceiling. You're gonna lift up, try to touch your toes. So you're lifting the shoulder blades off the floor, and then you're coming back down with your head. So you release everything. So there's no momentum. And we start again. Up and press, and lower. And lift. It's what I call a big crunch. Lower, and lift, and lower. Keep that going 8 more times. And again, just like before, you're forcing that coming down the whole time. No rest for the wicked. Three more. Head down, knees again. Make a little journey. Roll the head side to side just to relax your neck a little. Circle your knees the other way. Okay, legs back up. We're going to take the hands behind the head this time. Keep your elbows back. You're going to lower that right leg to a 45-degree angle. And then you're going to lower the left. Now you're going to pull that left in. So it's a straight leg bicycle. So in, leg out. Take that left leg out again and stay on the same side, left knee in. Keeping your shoulders up and going in and out knee. Nice and slow. So let's do 8 more. 8, hold the belly. 7. Really keep pressing the belly button down. Lots of transverse abdominals work here. You're probably tremble. It's all good. Okay, relax. Put your feet down, hip width apart. You're just going to let the knees go to the side and pull them back in together. So in and out, just a little stretch. Okay, bring the knees back in, little circle, independent of one another. Change direction. And both legs back up. Extend your right leg down 45 degrees, shoulder blades up, hands behind the head. Right leg goes down, pull and take your opposite elbow to knee and extend back out, keeping the shoulder blades up. Just go slow. So you're crossing the shoulder towards the knee, and that leg is locked out. You have 5 more. Up, up, knees in, roll that head side to side. How does that feel? Circle those knees. Couple of stretches before we sign off. So I'm going to have you cross your right leg to the left. The knees come down towards the right. So you're using that right leg to pull that left knee towards the floor. It's not quite going to get there. You're just looking to get a nice stretch over the side body and the top of that hip. So your left arm out at a 45-degree angle. So big stretch across the chest. If you've done any chest work lately, this would feel fabulous. Just breathe a few more times. Okay, bring the arm in, bring the knees back up, right into the body. Do the other side. So left leg crosses over, right. Knees come down to the left. Take that right arm out at an angle. Really important to reach that arm long, so it's active. We did a lot of tummy work, so you're getting a nice little stretch through the six-pack here. Okay, bring the arm in, bring the knees back up. Pull them back into the chest. This time I'm going to have you bring your forehead up to meet your knees, so you're tucking into a small. If you touch opposite elbows here and wrap your forearms around your shins. Just get in the lower back. Okay, legs to the ceiling. You're going to grab your elbows and baby. So use the elbows to open up and get that nice inner thigh stretch. Maybe you add a little rock side to side. Just kind of hang out here where it feels good. Great job. Legs back to the ceiling. You're going to right leg down, just cover it right above the floor. This is just a little work for the hip flexor. You're really pushing the heels away from you as you go up and down. Or on each side. Okay, bring your leg to tabletop. So the knees are hip width or the feet. Heels, knees. Now start to move away and pay attention to what happens to the core. The tummy wants to lift. Okay? Don't let it. Keep the leg where it's challenging. Keep the tummy down and just hold and breathe. Now bring the knees in. We're going to do it one more time. Out. Hold it. Ribs are low. tummy is low. And bring it. Roll it up onto your feet. Come up onto the toes. Whew. Nice and high on the toes. This is like a cheap man's foot massage. Okay, lift your butt up. Come all the way back to standing. Sweep your arms to the sky. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Namaste. Whew.
That was great. I couldn't move when I started the class.
You were stiff?
I was super stiff because I didn't run for 2 days because I had something sore on my upper leg. And so yesterday I went running and I think I didn't stretch right. So today I put both down and I said like, oh, my everything was out.
When you run, you should do that pigeon stretch after your runs.
Okay. Yeah, yesterday, there's we had things to do. So I came from running, I showered, and then I didn't even realize I didn't stretch. This morning I got out of bed and it's like, oh God, I didn't stretch.
Yeah, running is hard on your body. You gotta stretch. You gotta stretch.
Yeah. Well, it was great. I sweat a lot, so I'm gonna jump in the shower.
Okay. Thank you for joining.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you Saturday. Mwah. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.